Welcome back to 60 Minutes to Lose on the Sega Master System. Today, we have RC Grand Prix. Developed by Imagineering and published by Seismic Software, actually. Not published by Sega in the US. Or maybe anywhere. I don't know, I only have the US publisher listed. It's a game that supports up to 4 players. Not simultaneous, though. This is hot seat multiplayer. But I am indeed one person, so we will use one person. My name today will be Minsk from StarCraft, the bastard. There we go, perfect. Alright, get ready for the first race. 3 laps, 1 minute time limit. What am I looking at up there? Oh, I see. It's just the basic single square here. Oh, well, I hit the wrong button. That was indeed not the acceleration. Oh, okay. They're just as awful as I am, apparently, which is good. Well, no, I'm still worse. Okay, well, I had guessed that this would be basically RC Pro Am, and it is an isometric racer. It does not appear to have the turbo boosts or anything like that here, which is gonna, mean you're gonna have to play a little more honestly. So far, I'm doing a right garbage job at it too. Oh no. Oh no. I need to start, showing some competitive spirit here. Can you imagine if Max Verstappen drove like this every qualifier? The Dutch would hate him. Last place, game over. Well, we did our best. Our name is already gone, so in that case our name will just be 1. Because I don't want to put in a different name every time. Alright, 3 laps, 1 minute time limit. Press start. This time we have to actually hit... There we go. It was like, imagine if you actually hit the acceleration button instead of slamming the brake the second the race starts. Getting a nice straight line seems to be very important. Getting your turns proper would also be very important. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh man, this game's gonna test me. I can already tell. This does not strike me as being just a nice, easy little walk in the park game. Should you start turning the second that you see the arrows? Maybe. We can try it. I mean, we're already doing badly, so we may as well do it. Or should we bother braking ever? Maybe? Maybe that's the trick. Okay, we got last again, but that was better. It's bad that that's better, but now we will be 2. It doesn't matter what we name ourselves, we're not setting any high scores or anything. Do a little bump drafting here. Oh, we're in first. Oh, baby, look at that. Riding that curb for everything it's worth. If you can get ahead, there's a good chance you can stay ahead, because you do pull ahead. I don't think that they rubber band that badly, which is great. Oh, no. That was my fault there. I turned way too early. However, I'm getting the hang of it. It's a good thing that they give you like an actual baby track to start out with. Dude, look at the pixel art for the observers. It's far more detailed than they ever needed. Alright, we win $109. Beautiful. Not enough money to buy parts, so that sucks. But okay, now we have a much more complicated track. I like how they have just like how that whole upper portion, you can see that there's like a larger track that like overlaps. That's neat. Okay. Oh, come on. Bastards. I need to get ahead of them immediately. That's not so immediate. Oh no, that's actually awful. Alright, well now that we have, like, S-curves and stuff, now we're gonna really suck it up again. Oh, that dude. Imagine if I didn't just ram right into him and just let him stay there. Oh no, the crossover! They're bad, but I'm worse. Which means we're probably gonna have to do race 1 again, aren't we? Oh no. Oh, I'm at the point where, like, that's my only hope is that they get stuck on the corner. But I wind up just ramming them out of their stuckness as well. So I don't really get a, get an advantage. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're gonna suck for a little bit, but that's fine, you know? Take your time to be bad. Oh, I feel like I'm, like, losing steam here. My engine isn't playing at as high of a single note. Oh, we got past them. That's outstanding. I'm hoping that as long as you don't get last, you can continue. Oh. None of us made it! Oh no! Time limit expired without a single car running over the finish line. That's what you like to see, man. Alright, well, we try it again. It's all just about running it back until you figure it out, you know? Hey, that was a nice turn. Like, do you turn when it beeps at you? Kind of. Kind of just let off the gas, maybe? I know, it's an RC car. It doesn't use gas. I'm aware. Just focusing. Hey, that was a pretty clean turn. The little bounces off the wall like that, that's not a huge deal. $110. Still not enough cash to buy parts. Jerks. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. There was hope there for a second. If they get caught up, there is hope. I just gotta not, like, dislodge them. Like that! Yeah! But now I need to drive well enough to not, you know, waste the time limit. Oh, come on. They do dislodge themselves as well, so it's not like they're there forever. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on, you jerk. It's nigh unto impossible to speak and play this game at the same time, so I do apologize right now. The commentary game is going to be weak. Oh man, okay, we won it though. We got it. Whoo! Only took 2 tries. We have $219 total. I choose to enter the store. Okay, we got high torque motor, high speed motor, ultra motor, improved tires, ultra tires. We could buy whatever we want, really. Imagine that the ultra is better than the high. Do I go for the ultra tires? You put some OP tires on your car, that's a good time generally. Now we have $29. Okay, exit the store. Okay, let's go. Get ready for third race. 3 laps. 120-minute time limit. Alright, you jerks. Leave some room here. They're not leaving space, man. This is a crime against motorsports. I want all these other cars black flagged. They're not even trying to take the racing line. Neither am I. But I'm the star. I'm the main character. I get to skip that. Oh, no! I know, it's the antagonist who skips everything like that, you know? In Initial D, it was always the big bad guy racers who didn't play by the rules. Actually, pretty much everyone in Initial D tended to race fairly. Whew! Is this stuff like the dude who wanted to do like the duct tape deathmatch race? That was sketchy. $325 total. We have $135 cash. Beautiful.
We're going to Costco.
Okay. Which, I'm at the point now where that means, yeah, I could invest that in something slightly better, but I could also save it more and get something ultra. I don't know which is the better route to go, but I like the concept of ultra. Get ready for 4th race. I'm ready. Like, what are the best parts? What is the meta in RC Grand Prix? Ah, oh, come on. Let me check Game Facts, you know. There might even be something on Game Facts for this game. Oh, the hairpin! It got me. Oh. Yes, okay. It's alright. I'm sight reading the track. I'm not used to this one yet. Absolute jerks just ramming their way through here. I mean, I would do the same thing, so... Oh, come on! Completely lost control there. Did I lose control, or did they lose my control for me? Oh, that S. That S. You gotta remember that S. That is of vital importance, because that's like your penultimate turn. Don't mess it up. You messed it up. The one thing I told you not to do. I remembered it. He just got ahead of me. No, no he didn't. No, he didn't. Yes! Oh, there's still more? There's more laps? Is this a 4-lap race? I almost took my hand off of the controller. I was like, alright, and race done. Good job. Pack it up. Oh, pack up the paddock. We're going home. I'm not gonna make it, am I? You gotta be kidding me! Oh, if I didn't get caught up on that one corner, that would have been good. Oh, instead it's not good. We need to tap into the true energy of motorsports greatest hero right now. Can we be Supermax here? Well, we are getting shunted off the track by a green car, so it's accurate to real life, at least. I had somebody once tell me, they were all like, you just don't like Lewis Hamilton because he's successful. And I was like, you're actually completely right. And then they were like, oh, well, eventually you'll admit that he's the GOAT and you'll be happy to see his reign. And I'll be like, yo, I don't know about that because I've like never really enjoyed any GOATs. I'm more of an underdog guy myself. That's why that's why I watch Cleveland Browns football. I enjoy a good comeback story. I'm not one for high flashy dominance. Like, people are like, oh, you'll turn on Max once he's like 4-time world drivers champion. I'm like, probably, honestly. So? No one says you gotta cheer for the exact same person. God. The entire time. No! I remember this track as hell. Because you always bonk yourselves against them. But no, yeah, I think that dominance in sports is boring. I enjoy when there's a lot of parity in sports, when you don't know, not parody with a D. I enjoy when you don't know who's gonna win. I enjoy when anybody can win, when anything can happen. I don't like seeing, like, one athlete or one team just, like, control the entire sport. I don't think that that's fun. I understand there are people who, you know, they're into that. That's like the appeal for them is watching. Oh, I was gifted that one. That's a lot of the appeal for them is seeing just like domination. Not so much for me. Do we just go for the ultra motor immediately? Are we going to be able to even control this thing? Probably not. Let's go for it. We're just going to rock it off and like bump every corner. Oh my god! I wasn't lying, man. So, the Ultra Motor? It turns out it's pretty fast. Turns out you cannot steer with it. But when you're going this fast, do you need to steer? That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't even think steering is necessary anymore. I've transcended the need for handling. We're kind of ahead of the pack, to say the least. Oh my god. It's a good thing you don't, like, blow your car up when you hit a edge like that, because or else this would be unusable. But no, instead, it's bumper cars, so we can just, you know, kind of bounce off every wall and drift our way around to victory. Not really any drifting, you know, but you get what I'm saying. It's just, it's madness how fast we are going right now. Okay, well, yeah, it turns out that was the way to go. We have $151 cash. That's not enough for anything. We skipped the store. Okay, this is the one where we get that little kink in the final turn there that throws me off so often. Uh-oh. It appears that they have caught up. It appears that they mirror what you buy, potentially, but they know how to control it better. So, well, turns out the Ultra Motor is not the way to go, perhaps. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I was feeling all gangsta until they all got the exact same motor, and now I'm screwed. Oh, they're so far ahead of me. Yeah, it's hopeless. Okay, well, don't buy the Ultra Motor immediately then. That is my new advice to myself. It's real neat. It'll make one race very easy, and then it'll make the rest of them impossible. Good lord. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm absolutely screwed now. It's going too fast for a human being to be able to control. It's like a pod racer. Hey, by the way, major, like, plot hole in that, they released Episode 1 Racer, and, anybody can play that game, so clearly they don't go too fast for humans to be able to handle. Unless we are all Anakin. I don't even know where the other cars are. I haven't seen another car in ages. Well, we've learned our lesson. They will buy the same upgrades that you buy a race later. So maybe save the engine for last? Look how the O and the 0 are the same thing. I like that little... Which one is an O? Which one is a 0? We'll never find out. Now the question is, do they genuinely just, like, match the upgrades that you buy, or will they eventually upgrade themselves anyway? Because that might even bring me to the conclusion that it might be better to just not ever upgrade. If you upgrading just makes them more powerful, then if everybody just keeps the level playing field, it might even be easier to beat them that way. Or I'm on crack. Possible. This track is a nightmare. Yet, well, I'm not going to say that I'm doing great or anything yet. Oh, come on, what was that turn? Turn directly into the wall, my good man. Thank you. Highly appreciate y'all getting stuck. I'm not from Texas, by the way. Occasionally, you know, all Americans let the occasional y'all slip out of their mouth. It's just part of the culture, you know. Can we stop bopping against the walls a little bit? You know, start doing some actual driving here. Oh. Oh. Spooky. Enter the store anyway. So don't buy the Ultra motor. Just don't do it. Are the Ultra batteries better? I don't know. We'll try the batteries, you know, see what that does. Maybe that means we won't lose power kind of in that last bit. Well, we are faster. Which has me worried, because that means they're going to get faster in the next race. Almost assuredly. Oh, come on. Doing bad. Doing very poorly. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. It's not awful or anything, but it's just, it's not RC Pro-Am either. A little bit of a clone. But again, you know, back in the day, you had limited options if you're making a racing game. It's either going to be a pole position clone or it's going to be an RC Pro-Am clone. Faux 3D and isometric are your options. Man, he is driving pristinely. Like, the blue car is not setting a foot wrong. I am. I'm faster than him, but it doesn't matter because I'm also bouncing off the walls at an incredible pace. However, Squeezed past him there. Oh. How much money do we have? We have $147. I don't think that's enough to get an Ultra upgrade anywhere. No, it's definitely not. Dude, it looks like they like took a picture and like just converted it to pixels. That's a photorealistic man behind the counter. Yeah. So that's my next question is it worth buying halfway upgrades? Like if you buy a high torque motor, is that just going to screw you in terms of money, or is it actually something that you should be doing? One thing I do know is I believe that they have now gotten the high battery or something like that, which is more doable than the Ultra engine with them. When they have the Ultra engine, it's like just give up, there's nothing that you can do. But I'm still bad is the problem. See, like, how do they get such smooth turns? And like already they've lost me. Oh, come on. Bonked him out of the way. Ah, okay, okay. Kept that one in place, though. And then he just, boy, once he's free, he just rockets past us. Because they turn so well, man. Maybe I'll try next time to just, like, not upgrade anything. Ah, but I don't know. That can't be the answer, right? He was gonna get free anyway. He was gonna get free anyway, you know? Yeah, I don't know. The game... You don't have great control over your car. It makes it just a little bit of a frustrating experience. Like, I'm legitimately trying to brake early, turn early, but no matter what happens, you still just kind of drive directly into the wall all the time. We won't be last, at least. Probably. I don't know. There's still the chance that he gets free and then whizzes right past us. Like that. Like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like that. That's what I'm talking about. See? It's more important that I am correct in my predictions than that I win. Yeah. I can't get past this track, man. Tricky track. Let's try one where we just don't upgrade. Let's like amass all of our cash and then blow it all at once and see if that works. Lewis would do that. Mercedes would save all their upgrades for the second half of the season. And by would, I mean have in the past. Sandbag, you know. Get everyone else feeling confident, and then, oh, our car's better. And, you know, Formula 1 cars are basically RC cars. You know, they can be bought at Radio Shack. Can be driven by anybody. They're small. All of those statements are true. Yeah, I got the 10-second finish. That's good. You can most certainly probably get an 11-second finish. But let's just continue. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I hit the brake again. That's not going to get you anywhere. Poor release. You know, a bad start could ruin your entire race. Unfortunately, we're just going to do some Bottas bowling. No, I shouldn't pick on Bottas. Bottas, he's a good guy and he's a good driver. Just anybody who drives in the shadow of Lewis Hamilton is going to be mercilessly critiqued. Oh, he's driving the same car as Hamilton, so why isn't he a 7-time world champion? Why aren't you just, like, as good as the best? It's easy, man. I'm so upset that I dislodged him. I'm so upset that I dislodged him again. Yes, don't dislodge them there. Take that opportunity. Yeah. Now, skip the store. Let's just skip stores. If they start just like blowing past me with the greatest of ease, well then we know that they automatically upgrade themselves anyway, and we know that that's not a viable option. But if they stay basically the same speed as me, maybe there's something to that, you know? Just amassing wealth and then dropping it all in one big race, and then they're all like, hey, how is your car so fast? Like, oh, I bought mine at Costco, actually. However, you still have to drive. You can't get to the point where you have money amassed if you are just a terrible driver and place last in the race, as it turns out. Which is kind of what's happening right here. I'm just kind of driving like a really bad driver. Crazy analogy, but I thought it was apt. Oh, come on. And I could have gotten free positions there. But, you know, when everybody's taking the corner loose like that, or real tight, rather, you know, it's looking like if you don't upgrade anything, you just don't make it to the end. Okay, so that's not the answer. Let's try just not going for ultra upgrades. How about that? How about that? Oh, it's time for Mr. Saturday to enter the chat. Will Russell be superior to Lewis Hamilton? We find out right now. Never mind the fact that we've rigged this by not giving Hamilton any upgrades. A great driver should be able to beat a bad driver in an F1 car with a tractor. That is not a realistic metric. Don't listen to me. Remember when we couldn't even win this race? Good times. God, the bumping. Could have gotten 11 if we didn't bump around so much, I think. No! Every time with the wrong button. I hurt inside, I hurt outside. I hurt. It's like Trent Reznor and Johnny Cash. Yo, screw everybody who's like, Hurt is Johnny's song, even Trent said so. I'm like, Trent was wrong about his own song. I will always prefer the Nine Inch Nails version of Hurt to the Johnny Cash version of Hurt. People are like, oh, but it's so sad and somber how he feels that way when he's old. I'm like, yeah, and imagine feeling that way when you're like 25. That seems almost more tragic to me. It's like, man, you've already hit rock bottom at this point in your life. I mean, Trent Reznor has recovered. It's not like he's living a bad life right now. Dude, we almost, like, went Wreckfest there. Wreckfest is a fantastic game, by the way. If you enjoy racing and watching cars go boom, play Wreckfest. Do the little spin out at the end. It's beautiful. Okay, into the store. My cat is making noise. I apologize. But even with the money we have here, we can't really get a lot. So let's just buy something cheap, like some high torque gears. Don't go straight for the ultras, you know. Ooh, that did give us some speed though. We just need an upgrade that gives us more skill. Where's the skill upgrade? My cat is going nuts. What else is new? Oh shit. Really bad early turn, really bad hairpin. The double hairpin, man, that's some vicious design right there. I keep thinking that the number that tells me what place I'm in is my mouse cursor. I'm like, get that out of there, but no, it's actual information within the game. This is not the double hairpin yet. Don't get caught up, man. No, don't let them pass you. They passed you. You messed it all up. Third place. Oh boy, $25. That's nothing. We have some money. Let's buy some improved tires, I guess. That's not good for us, though. This feels better. I mean, I'm still not in a winning position or anything like that. I mean, I took third last race, which is just ugh. Disgusts me more than anything. Have we done this track though? Like, is this the furthest we've gotten? I think we did do this track, but we like timed out. Yeah, because this is like a 4-lapper. And it confused me. I was like, I'm done, but I wasn't done. Yes, it's got that. Ah, oh, come on! It's got that little knee joint at the end. Whoever's in 4th place is like on a different planet, clearly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. A heavy reliance on the other cars screwing up right now. Make no mistake, I am relying on their weakness to get me through this in one piece. Now, we have 40 seconds to do one more lap. Not guaranteed. Amazing much easier just to drive when there's no traffic, though. Okay, well, hey, we never made it past that one before, so that's nice. We do get a bit of prize money, not enough money to buy parts, which sucks, because we got that freaking 3rd place finish. So this track looks like a nightmare. Am I seeing this right? Is there a track that's just like larger than anything you've ever seen before? I'm not looking forward to this one. Oh my god. Well, one of the cars went completely the wrong direction, which is going to help our odds at least getting 3rd. Oh, that car got hung up. Really, the AI messing everything up for themselves is what keeps this game, you know, kind of in check. ensures that you have an opportunity here. Still stuck there. Why don't you get stuck too, man? You know, just join him. Join him in the stuck world. He said, don't mind if I do. There's someone in front of us, but he's actually like a full lap behind us, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, that's the guy who went the totally wrong direction, isn't it? Or is that the guy who got stuck? I don't even know. That guy might actually be in contention with us, though, so we're not gonna... He is in contention. Which, to me, is a nightmare. I'm like, just let me have a nice leisurely drive, man. I don't need the stress from having you here. We're not even done. Who knows how long that guy's been there. Dude, get out of my way. You're a back marker. Where's the blue flag? He's not even racing me right now. Oh god, there's another lap. I'm not confident about my ability to actually finish this track right now. Like, there's a lot of track left and I have 7 seconds left. I blame it on the fact that I got 3rd place in that other one. Yeah. That's why. I couldn't get enough upgrades. Well, that's the furthest I've gotten, at least, which is kind of nice, but, man. This game really tests you, doesn't it? I guess that's what games set out to do, is be difficult and test you. I wonder... Hold on. Idea. If we did 2-player mode, could we show off more of the tracks that way? I and ooh. We would have to, you know, play double the races. Okay, and you do still have AI opponents. I was hoping it would be like, you know, you just get a clear track and then you set a best time against each other. But I'm hoping to see that maybe this won't include game overs. Which, yes, you wouldn't see the scrappy fight of trying to improve, but we could perhaps at least see some of the later tracks if we have time. It's just a thought, you know? I understand the importance of playing around with game modes, and since it's hot seat multiplayer, I can at least, like, take a quick look at it and see how it works by myself. You do still get winnings here. Okay, and now player 0-0. Oh, I'm the purple car! That's pretty exciting. Yeah, look at that. Just squeeze our way right in there. We asserted our dominance and told everybody else on the track, get out of my way. And then rammed into the wall. Which really is even more alpha. That's what the Chad driver does. All right. Current standings, and then it compares the two. Look at that. One of them has $1 more, but not enough money to buy cash. The big question is gonna be, if you fail a race, do you fail out completely? Like, does that end the multiplayer, or do you just keep going and they say, oh, you got no money? That's what I'm most interested in at this point. And it's like I'm competing against myself. It's not like I, you know, have a distinct playing style that's going to override my other self's attempts. I'm just kind of universally not great at this game is the thing. There has to be like the god upgrade path where it's like, hey, if you win these races and then buy these upgrades in this order, you're gonna have a much easier time of it. Like somebody's got to have that all mapped out and figured out. I believe in the power of the internet's collective knowledge, despite the fact that, oh, come on, man, despite the fact that this game is probably not often talked about anymore. No, why'd I have to free them both? We can still get first. Okay, we still got first. Good. Bopping up against the side of them there was not ideal. That was really just viciously awful. I feel bad that that is now immortalized on recording for all to see. That's it, I'm redoing the whole episode. No, not a chance. I'm waiting for this episode to be over. I'm a little over RC Grand Prix right now. It is not RC Pro-Am. Never will be. Unless you heavily modify it and make a ROM hack where you basically just port RC Pro-Am to the Master System and then rename it, which would be a waste of effort. Oh, look at that overtake. That was a clean overtake. Until it wasn't. Ah, until we botched it all. We're gonna get second place, aren't we? No, we aren't. Just don't... Yeah, just don't ram into him and unjog him and then you're good. Good. Oh boy. What are the standings looking like here? Ooh. I is 2 above. Ooh. And now we can do some store entering here. We're gonna put one of them on the high torque motor. And we're gonna put the other one on the improved suspension. Who will feel faster? Oh god. So, okay. The high torque motor is the answer. So look at that. The AI actually takes on the properties of the upgrade that you give it as the player. Which is fascinating, actually. Like, that adds a wonderful little amount of strategy to the multiplayer aspect of this game. So now, this player is going to be basically doomed to get second place. No matter what happens. Which will result in a rather considerable cash deficiency. That's fascinating. I'm glad I checked out the 2-player now, because that's a neat little addition, I would say. Could it... Come on. Then I had to go and free him. Could it be that the game might be, like, more fun if you play it with multiple people, instead of just trying to beat the heavily rubber banding AI? Second place. You're garbage. However, watch this. And now, this player will be able to just kind of keep buying upgrades indefinitely. So he'll be able to maintain first. So if you really wanted to see all the tracks in the game, it would take you a while, but you could just do 4 players by yourself, keep the other 3 cars from upgrading, and then just build one hypercar. You could do that. It could be fun. Obviously, we're well past the point where we have time for that. But no, I feel like it was actually well worth opening up the two-player mode, even if I don't actually have a second player to do it with properly. Because they clearly put some thought into how it works without necessarily being simultaneous multiplayer. Oh, come on now. Come on, buddy. You're a little too fast for your own good here. Oh, no. Or maybe the faster player will just botch it all and not get first at all. Nah, we've got it. We've got first. We're good. And now the standings aren't going to even be close. Yeah, look at that. 325. I can at least purchase a high torque motor of his own. He could even go for the high speed motor, which is what he's going to do. Ooh. Says, I need some ultra tires. Now, of course, the AI-controlled cars are likely just upgrading wildly at this point with whatever they want. I kind of regret that I never got to see the super large track that, you know, just like wraps around the entire play area. That looked neat. The red car is faster now. Most certainly. Well, because he's got the better suspension and an even higher grade motor than the blue car does. Oh, shit. And the AI drivers are just popping off at this point, too. Yeah, I could see you, you know, like inviting the boys over, doing some 4-player RC Grand Prix, and then hating each other. This is the case with all multiplayer games. You know what one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time is, actually? It's not even an old game. It's Ultimate Chicken Horse. It's just fantastic. If you've never played Ultimate Chicken Horse, it's a precision platformer where you build the level as you go. At the start of every round, each player chooses a stage component to place, and they can place it wherever they want. And the object is, of course, to make the stage as difficult to beat for the other players as possible. That looked like we got third, but I think we got fourth. Last place. Game over for... Ooh, so does that mean AI keeps going? That also confirms that a game over is possible, I believe. In which case, 4-player would result in some fairly quick knockouts that probably wouldn't reach the final stages. Like, if there's 4 people, one of them has to lose. Well, that's not necessarily true, actually. Because you only have to beat the AI. It's not like it ranks you all first through fourth and you have to win exactly like that. You can all get first place each round if you're not lagging too far behind in the upgrades. So it's not like someone would have to be eliminated in the very first race. Okay, I'm understanding this a little more. So then, would the player who didn't get last place, in this case being this car, be able to just kind of keep going until they do fail? I suppose we'll find out one way or another. Kind of doing a little bit too much bouncing. Not loving it. Would love to see some cleaner turns. Oh, but look at how far back all of the other cars are. It's actually not a problem. Yeah, we're approaching back markers. Never mind. No need to panic here. Whew. Quite a bit of time left on the clock there, too. That's first place. Okay, yeah, so the other player is out completely. We do have a little bit of money, 135. We could buy improved tires, improved gears. We could do... or perhaps... let's do high current batteries. I think that gives you a decent speed boost. But too much speed is gonna cause issues for me here. I think that there's like enough upgrades that does anything for your handling. And I've reached the point of the game where, I mean, well, just look at this track. Handling is very important here. So, like, if you can't handle your car through this section, your speed doesn't matter. And that's kind of where we're at. But, okay. It is kind of a knockout eliminator thing where once one player gets a game over, they are out. But the game keeps going until everybody is out. So if you got one friend who's just like dead on with this game, you could be sitting there for a while in your defeat watching him just crush everything. Hey, good, I didn't get stuck in the X again. You bastards. Come on. No, 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 no. That's vicious. You get stuck there. That's kind of the end of the world for you, isn't it? That's another lap we gotta take here. Okay, we didn't get stuck there, though. That's good. That's good. Oh, no. Don't bump. Don't do the wall bumps. That's fine, though. That's fine. Little wall nudges? That's fine. Bouncing like a pinball? That's less fine. Wow, okay, well, we never made it that far in the single player, so we will get to at least see one more track. Not enough money to buy parts. Ooh. That looks disgusting. What the heck is that, like, 3 circles track? I mean, I know the shape that it's doing, but that's wild. This is gonna be bad. Ah, I told ya. This is way too tight. Which might mean that the other cars just get stuck all the time. We are in second place right now. Oh, come on. Don't unjog him. Don't unjam his car, man. Too late. I'm bad. Yeah, this is where it all falls apart for us, to be sure. The second I saw how small this one was, I was like, well, we had a good run. Blue car is jammed. Okay, wow. Third place. It's not amazing, but it's something. We have $145 cash. We should improve our... Oh, I'd love to improve the tires. Yeah, I think I need better tires before I need better gears. I think... Oh, sorry. This one looks a little tight, but not as ridiculous as the last one. I'm probably not going to make it, though. Well, I don't even have enough time in the video left. We're going to time out here, but hey, at least we did see a couple more tracks at the tail end here, thanks to the kind of strange nature of how the multiplayer works. But no, you cannot just set everybody else to not upgrade at all, because then they'll gradually just drop off like flies. Well, that's not necessarily true. If they consistently finish second or third, they would stay in the game. And that's time. Alright. That's an hour of RC Grand Prix. I've played better. It's not awful or anything like that. You can eventually kind of figure out what you're doing, but there wasn't really ever a point where I felt like I was totally in control. And that could be a lack of ability on my part, but I don't know. I think it could have used a little bit more refinement in its car physics engine. Add in a little bit of drifting. Maybe drifting is too much to ask for in an 8-bit title like this. Could be I'm shooting too high for the sky. But, yeah, I don't really know where to put that in terms of rankings, but we've been there and we've done that, so that's another game that we can knock off our list, if nothing else. Yeah, average. When next we play on the Master System, we will be playing Slapshot, which I would guess is probably a hockey game. But we didn't play the other hockey game because it needed the Sega Sports Pad, which is just not doable in an emulation setting. So, let's give our dues to Slapshot when next we meet. See if there is, in fact, a hockey game worth playing on the system. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Either way, as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.